Good morning, it's day 42, the 14th of July, Tuesday. I'm a nervous wreck for today. I said I wasn't going to cry, but I know I am. I'm so scared. God, I wish I had a hiking partner. Just somebody who would even do this one day with me. But with the bear activity around that shelter, I'm really nervous. It's about 1.5 miles from here, but it's part of a 5-mile uphill climb I'm doing. So I'm just really nervous going through that area by myself. That's all. There's a sign up here talking about the bear activity. June 6, 2025. Active bears have been reported by hikers in the vicinity of the Bailey Gap shelter. So it tells you, don't stop to eat there. If you encounter a bear, don't run. Calmly back away and leave the area. If you hear a bear outside your tent, but since I'm not going to be tenting, I don't have to worry. But if it goes in your tent, but don't approach or feed a bear. But again, I'm just really nervous. June 6th. I know that's the date that was reported. It doesn't mean it hasn't been seen since then, but there haven't been any other reports as of right now. But that doesn't mean, again, they haven't been seen, just nobody reported it. So I'm really a nervous wreck. Whew, if I can get probably a good 4 miles in, then I'll feel much better. But this is a super steep, like I say, to the very peak. It's about 5.5 miles to the very peak. It rained for the last 3 or 4 days. The last 4 days I've hiked, it's been raining. So this is the first sunny day. I felt a little safer hiking in the rain as far as bears go. My food is a double bagged, and then inside my food bag, and I say food, it's just snacks that are pre-wrapped. I don't have any other food in here. But we'll see how it goes. I have made it past the shelter that had the reported aggressive food conditioned bear back in June. So I've made it past that shelter. I'm 0.4 miles past it. I'm still in making the climb up this mountain. It's a 5.5 mile climb to the very peak. I've gone just about 2 miles. It's a warm one already. It's supposed to be in the upper 80s today. Now that the sun is shining, I'm keeping a better eye out for snakes than I have been on the rainy days. This is quite the hill. I know, you can't tell by the phone. But in person, you can sure tell. I know I've done my hiking out of order as far as not a continuous northbound or a continuous southbound hike. But I have to say, everything I'm seeing today, since I passed Bailey Gap Shelter, has been Pennsylvania all over. Oh my glory. Definitely a cumbersome hike since I left that area. It's only been about, I don't know, 1.2 miles since I went past that shelter. And it's been like this the whole time. So I'm getting my rocks in for the day, that's for sure. Hopefully the whole day won't be like this. I'm still making my climb up that mountain. Got a long way to go. but I'm a-getting there. That's for sure. Whew. Mountain Lake Wilderness. That's the section I'm entering now. Definitely been a challenging morning. I'm almost at the pinnacle of the 5.5 mile climb I had. Just sat on a rock that back there, had a nice 10-minute break. A little something to eat. Time to continue on. Now it's funny because the trail like this, with these rocks, making it look like when it rains hard, this becomes a little river, makes me think of the Smoky Mountains. Oh, the rocks that were like this. I call them little river rocks that were on the trail in the Smoky Mountains. Oh my glory. All right, as you can see, I'm heading up the hill still. I came up here to look at the view. It looks like I'm going to have to shoo away a turkey vulture. I'm worried about snakes, and there's a turkey vulture up here. Wow, I actually have a view. This is amazing. I'm going to look for snakes down here first before I start looking out. Holy cannoli. Beautiful. I have not had a view in so many days. This is absolutely beautiful. I hope those turkey vultures, because of my smell, they don't think I'm some kind of a dead animal. I don't wash my clothes every day, even if I go to a hostel or a hotel. And that's because of the permethrin that's in them. It's only good for so many washes. And since I did not bring any other permethrin with me, I don't wash my clothes every day. My hiking clothes. Beautiful. I am making my descent down that big old mountain I climbed. I don't even know the name of it. But looking behind me here, that's what I just came over. There have definitely been several blowdowns in the area, right across the trail. I don't know if they were real recent or something that's been there a while. But at least there's ways to climb up and over them or go around them, whether you go higher up or down the side of the cliff to get around them. But at least able to get by them. I'm still a good 4 miles out. I don't know if it's mental stress. I know it's physical as well because of the miles I've been doing. But I am just exhausted. I'm really exhausted. This will be a little over 13 miles today. That's it. And I feel like I've already done 20. That climb, it really took a lot out of me, that climb this morning. And those rocks from it. Not as much bushwhacking today as I've had to do the other days. Yes, there have been some areas. But so far, not as many as I've put up with the last 4 days or so. I can hear a river or a stream down there. This is War Spur Shelter. I just came from there. The trail passes directly in front of it. And I'm going down here. Ooh, that stream sounds really close. Laurel Creek Shelter, State Route 42, 8.2 miles. Oh, let's hope there's a bridge here. Oh my. Okay, so this is Laurel Creek. Oh, the trail's going alongside of it. Okay, so far. How beautiful. Great flow. Holy cow, this is awesome. What a good place to stay at the shelter there. You got a flow like this going on. I just met a southbound through hiker. His trail name was Absolute Zero. He had left Springer Mountain like in February. No, April. I'm sorry, April. Made it as far as Nantahala Outdoor Center. Blew out his Achilles. Had to wait a bit. So then he flipped up and did Katahdin and has worked his way all the way back down to here. So once he gets south of the Smokies, he'll be totally through with his hike. But it was nice to see somebody else on trail. Let's see, I did see a snake. It was a black snake. It went really quickly across the trail, so obviously it heard me coming. That's about it. Seen some footprints in the mud, paw prints, not foot, paw prints. And it made me think of raccoon. In this area, I don't know what, must have had maybe part of Hurricane Helene or something. A lot of blowdowns in this area. Up, just saw a deer further on in the woods take off because of the noise I'm making. So there's a 2 to 2.5 mile cow pasture walk to make. So I asked Absolute Zero about it since he came through it. I think he said earlier today he did that. He said some of it is cut back and some of it is not. He said, so keep checking for ticks as you're going through. So I told him about the horrendous grass and rice field was the name of that field. And then also all the way back towards Chestnut Knob Shelter. That 2.5 mile walk through the grass. It was up to my waist. So gave him a heads up about that. He didn't know about the shelter with the... Oh my gosh, I'm already winded going up this hill. With the food conditioned bear. So I made him aware of that. But he'll see signs as he keeps heading north. I'm sorry, south. As he keeps heading south, he will see the signs. Because they are posted everywhere. A really pretty view. So I have a 2 mile walk up to my pickup point. It's all uphill. And then tomorrow, oh my gosh, I'm having a heck of a time here. And then tomorrow morning, I will have a 1/2 mile hike continuing up the hill to get up to Kelly Knob. Hooey, turning this off. I'm about 0.1 miles from the parking lot. And I really think that if I stopped moving as slow as I am, I mean even just stopped, I'd just roll backwards. Because I don't think you can go much slower forward without calling it reverse. I'm hurting. I'm hurting so bad. That's what I've come up. I mean, it's just since that corner or curve. And this is where I'm headed. It has definitely been a long day, way harder than I ever anticipated. I got used to being able to average at least 2 miles an hour, and today I wasn't anywhere near that. It's taken me almost an hour and a half to do the last 1.9 miles. And to think tomorrow morning I get to do a 1/2 mile of this steep hill before I get to the top of it. I really wish I had it in me to go the next 5.7 miles to another pickup area, but I just don't have it in me. I should be coming up here real soon to the parking area. So another day done, only 13 point something. It definitely felt way longer than that, but I'm glad again I'm chipping away at what I have left. Oh yeah, I think if I was to sit down I wouldn't be able to get back up. Do a really good stretch tonight. My hip flexors are a little bothersome right now, but they normally are after I do steep climbs. Do some good stretching out. Definitely eat a lot of protein. Keep staying hydrated. So that's the end of the day for me. I do see a vehicle up here. End of the day for me. I hope you all had a great day.